Hey everyone, this right here is what you're looking at is my technology graveyard, which I keep here in this plastic box in my room because for some reason I feel like I need to hold on to these things even though most of them don't work. So my first phone that I have kept from 2004, my 13th birthday, was my first ever camera phone that had a color screen. Now I would never use this thing because it's old and it's horrible, but I blinged it out at the time and I thought it was kind of a big deal. So, phone I have after that, this little guy from eBay, my first full keyboard phone, and I put a pink sticker on it to make it pink because I was like obsessed with pink at the time. And yeah, it looks just as trashy as ever. It doesn't even have a camera. It doesn't have internet. Okay, never use a phone without internet. This was the little guy after that. This was Christmas of 2006. It was my pink Razr. It still works actually, so it turned out to be a pretty good deal. But I was obsessed with this phone. I loved it. Up until I got my BlackBerry Pearl, which is my first ever smartphone.
Now, a smartphone, that means it's got an operating system.
Yeah. Smartphone is a phone with an operating system, and nowadays, if you have a smartphone, it has to have internet, which is fine because that's how you get the most use out of them. It also has apps and stuff like that. So, really fun, but it kind of stopped working. So, then I moved on to my Palm Centro, which is actually still a pretty good phone, but I dropped it in a puddle on accident when I was a freshman in college. So then I moved on to my first ever iPhone, which I bought from a friend, and this phone came out in 2007, but I got it in 2009, and then I dropped it in the kitchen, so now it doesn't work. And then after that phone, I got my iPhone 3G, which is what I had up until January of this year. And this phone was terribly slow. But other than that, it was a really good deal. And I had internet and it was great. And then, in all the meanwhile, I had, this was my first...
Now, wait a minute. What happened to the Dr. Pepper phone?
Oh, yeah, the Dr. Pepper phone. This, I forget about him because it was a poor story. This guy came after this guy because I, for some reason, just wanted this phone so bad. And then I dropped it in a cup of Dr. Pepper, and you can see what happened.
Yeah, I remember the call at work. That's why it sticks in my mind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was falling apart. Dad tried to fix it, and it's just a terrible situation. That's when I got my iPhones. And then this was my first ever iPod Mini from 2005, I believe. Has my name on it. And it was really cool at the time. Now it doesn't work. And this was my other iPod, which is really old and really heavy. It weighs about 10,000 pounds, 40 gig. And it's massive and runs really slow. All the while I had these phones, I thought it was the coolest thing ever to have a Bluetooth headset. So I have this pink Bluetooth headset, which I worked really hard for, working in the yard with my dad, and then probably used about one time. So that didn't go over well. And then, and then my cameras, of course. This I got for Christmas of 2006 with the pink Razr, and it got left out in the rain at Fiesta, Texas, so this guy had to say goodbye to him. And then this my mom got for me as a gift when I entered college, as just because I needed a camera, and I lost the charger to it, and it just does not take very good pictures, so I retired it. Now I have the most beautiful thing in my life, and currently my best friend, and this is my new iPhone 4S, which I got in January of this year. It's a beautiful little thing, and the best part is that it comes with my best friend Siri, who is the personal assistant on this particular device. So right now we're going to ask her a question because I ask her everything. I ask her in the morning if I need a jacket when I go outside. She usually says no because it's Texas, but anyway, let's ask. Siri, will you marry me?
Let's just be friends, okay?
I don't want to be friends, though. I want to be more than that. But anyway, this is my technology graveyard. I hope you enjoyed it because it's been a good couple of years with these little guys. Probably have over $1,000, definitely, right in this pile right here, and most of it doesn't even work. But it's okay because now I have this guy. Bye.